Hey guys, hello and welcome to another episode of Finding Peace, tips and tricks for addicts and my neurospicy individuals who could use a little bit of help with organization and just getting their lives back rather than, letting it continue in that crazy cycle of, ADHD paralysis, all the craziness that comes along with both ADHD and addiction. So if you guys want to see more of that, please stay tuned. Here's today's tip for the day. All right, guys, I know if you're anything like myself with the ADHD paralysis, it can be all consuming. You feel like you have so much to do, but nothing ends up getting done because it just feels like you're under so much pressure constantly in it. You just go through your mind over and over again. I got to do this, I got to do that, but nothing ever end up actually getting accomplished because the ADHD paralysis just makes you sit there and get anxiety over it all rather than accomplishing anything. I get that to the fullest. And I would like to try and offer you guys some different, tips to try and combat that, to try and deal with it so it's not so overwhelming and you end up getting nothing done. Tip number 1 is the 5-minute rule. Means whatever that you have to get done, if you can't get it done in 5 minutes, then you take a picture of it. Stop. Do whatever it is that you can get done in 5 minutes immediately. Anything that's a quick task, you could just do it right now, do it. But if you can't get it done right now, take a picture of it or tell it to your AI, set a reminder in your phone so you have a list of everything that you need to get done rather than just trying to remember it all and getting so overwhelmed all the time because there's just so much on your plate and you end up getting nothing done. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is to try and make a game out of things. Try and give yourself a little bit of motivation by saying, all right, I'm going to pick 15 minutes aside right now to accomplish this task. And if you can get whatever that is done in that 15 minutes, you reward yourself with whatever it is that motivates you, a few minutes of social media scrolling or whatever it is, just try and use it as like a reward, like you just unlocked something from getting something else done. That helps me in a lot of ways. I have really done that through so much of life, especially through early recovery, when I would unlock certain parts of, what I lost during the midst of addiction. Every little thing that I regained, I looked at it like I had just unlocked a new reward in a video game. And the same thing can apply for that ADHD paralysis where you have so much to do and you just feel such a lack of motivation to do so, or that ADHD paralysis is setting over and you feel like you can't get anything accomplished because you're just stuck. Trying to put a reward behind it and a little bit of motivation to get you going can really help in a lot of ways. Tip number 2 is called eating the frog. That means that if you want to get whatever done, whatever is your most difficult task that you have to get accomplished, just get that one done first. So it's out of the way and you just don't feel like you have such a heavy weight on you for these difficult tasks that you have to get ahead. Getting the hard one out of the way first, it just kind of takes off that major stress, that major problem. Try and take a few minutes to get that one done first so all the little things don't feel so monumental because you have that big one taken care of. And I get that's easier said than done in a lot of ways. Sometimes that big thing is what's holding you back. But if you get it done, the little things just feel a little easier. You don't feel so bogged down. So if you guys took anything from this, anything at all, please send it to somebody who you think will, or you share it with a friend, or just, try and get my videos out there, guys. I would really appreciate it because I need to start doing this social media thing. And I would really like to just try and be a help to those who are struggling and could use just a bit of help getting out of this rut of both addiction and the mess of ADHD. We have to try and use it to our advantage rather than to our deficit because it can be a superpower if you use it right, guys. Just gotta get in there and figure out how to do so. But if you took anything from this, please let me know. I would really appreciate it.